Greetings, YouTube! Danny Staten here on the Daily Dan blog. Today I got a treat for you. I'm looking at Smiling Ed's own Buster Brown Comics. It's a number 10. And I've checked through this book 3 times. I checked through this book 4 times. I've been all through this book. Guess what, YouTube? I couldn't find a date. I don't know when these books were made. I know very little about them. So you know what I'm going to have to do? Google! Well, goddamn, YouTube! I'm a Google master. It didn't take me long to look up this comic book and find out it come out in 1945 and 1946. That makes it one of the oldest comic books I've ever had. That's right, YouTube. I'm overjoyed. I date this book to 1945 or 1946, as they were printed in both years. But to be a 45 or a 46 promotional copy of a Buster Brown Comics, I'm in love with it, even though the condition is total shit. And it's in really bad condition. What do you expect for a book from 1945, right, guys? The condition really sucks as it's got a little separation damage in the cover. And guess what? Merry Christmas! It's the big Buster Brown Christmas party! And that's a really soon book to be doing this week as it's Christmas this week. So let's all have fun and come a-running to Daily Dan. And he reviews this freaking shoe book. Nah, it's Buster Brown shoes, but they do real comics. Check this out. It's got that really cool old art I like, and the really good smell of a rare comic book. Woo! That smells like toilet and petri dish. Boy, I just love them old smells. Well, anyway, it's got no date, and we're gonna start off with Smiling Ed McConnell and his gang get into the movies. So, in full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, I'm going to take you down the road, let you read the intro. That's right, all these goofy bastards have a little company, a production company, and they're trying to make a big-time movie with this John Candy-looking mother over here. They're all getting into it. They're all going to do a little movie, and that's about everything happening. Wow, look, they've even got a cartoon frog up in here talking. That sounds familiar. Didn't I do something about a frog talking recently? So they're all talking about doing up their little movie thing. Of course, you know, that's right when a ghost and some evil bats are going to show up. But what the frig? Now it's a ghost story? And the ghost is going to show up and stuff and start scaring everybody. They're going to freak out the cartoon frog and the goddamn John Candy looking guy. And Felix the cat apparently makes an appearance in this. What's the word I look for? You're going to call him Puss in Boots. Oh my God! So this story continues. These idiots are trying to make a movie. See the cameras and stuff? That's how you know they're trying to make a movie. Felix the cat, Martha Stewart here, John Candy, they all trying to make a movie. But it's 1945, by the way. This is some really good art for 1945. Who knew a ghost was going to show up and start scaring the hell out of everybody? They ought to put that sucker in the movie with this little cartoon frog swinging his chain, shouldn't they? You have no idea how glad I'll be when this story's over. Oh my God, YouTube, this is making me want to pull my hair out and cry. Anyway, goofy bastards are trying to make a movie. Ghosts are going around scaring everybody. It's got very little dialogue, and most of it don't make sense. And they're still wanting to stick to the program. Let's run away from the ghosts. We ain't making no movie today. Ah! What the frig? The end? The end, really? Thank God that's over. In full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog. My eyeballs are hurting. You know, YouTube, I had my choice of several comic books I could have done, and why I chose this one, I'm still trying to figure out. The next story's called Little Fox and the Buffalo Woman. I call this one Running Bear and Loved Little White Girl because it's a story about Indians falling in love. I guess Indians falling in love. Anyway, it's about this little buffalo woman who has visions and stuff. And, well, anyway, they're having a big tribal meeting. And they're all discussing this chick who can see the future. And then they're going to roll off and go see the chick who can see the future because it's a Indian American native tale. And I love American native tales. I got a friend that might just enjoy this Native American tale immensely. If he watches it, I doubt he's going to watch my comic book review, though. So, my friend Warhorse, a Native American. If you are watching my comic book review, leave a comment below so I'll know that Warhorse actually saw my Native American story. Anyway, the Indians roll on. The Indians listen to the wolves howling in the night. The Indians off to see this little chick who's going to predict the future. Little chick who's going to predict the future come up burning some shit. And she says, I have seen the future, and it looks grim. Ah! You gotta go see the witch. Anyway, they're going to see the witch, so there the story goes. So they go to see the damn witch, and the witch tells them about a freaking buffalo hunt, some kind of war in the desert, and then she warns them. She warns them, you're going to get lost out there. And they roll on and they're not believing little chick. They say, you need to go with us to keep us from getting lost. And they race off into the wind. And they come to a cliff and they say, oh, God, she was right. It looks like a wasteland. So why in the hell? She told them about a buffalo hunt. Now they're going to stab that buffalo and get them some hides. And she told them that was the way it's going to go. And why these Indians have to move on off and discover a new territory, it's never been explained, but it's time for them to move. I think it's because the white man's encroaching upon their territory. Anyway, she's a woods woman. She go out and she start carving her ass a canoe, it looked like. Damn, I must have been tripping. That bitch done made a drum. I thought she was making her a boat to float down the river, and she making her a tom-tom boom-boom drum so she can beat on the damn thing and attract more buffalo for her friends to chomp down on. So that's how they survive, and they going on a big buffalo hunt. Yeah, we're going to go on a buffalo hunt. Hey, what happened to that stuff about the war and getting lost? Is that going to come up? Apparently freaking not. Anyway, they rolling on in this part of this adventure. I guess in the next comic book, you're going to get the second part of this, maybe. I don't know. It just turns into a big-ass buffalo hunt. We're going to roll down here. We're going to kill the hell out of some buffaloes. We're going to have some hides. And then we're going to go on and look for that new land and have the war and the get lost thing that she talked about. And then it just says the end. And what the freak? In full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, we have the worst story ever made. So in full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog. Oh, I love saying that shit. We're going to get to Pirate's Nest. My brother-in-law, my best friend, the captain, would really like this one, I bet you, because it's going to have some pirates, and he loves pirates and nautical stuff. So we get some of that Pirates of the Caribbean shit going on, where two ships are having a battle and shooting some damn cannons at each other. And that's the way it goes if you're in the Pirate's Nest comics, I guess. Good time to say, be sure to join my friend Pat McCormick at the Golden Ranger TV and check out my friend Dave Sunstorm on the Dave Sunstorm channel. Anyway, we roll on with Pirates of the Caribbean. No, it ain't Pirates of the Caribbean. What the hell? It's Pirate's Nest in the back of this Buster Brown comic book from 1945, which will be one of the oldest ones I have. I can't wait to hang it on the wall. Cannonballs are tearing through the ship. People getting all upset. They arguing because they going to Treasure Island to rob somebody. So they escape. The pirates roll on. You can tell this motherfucker's a pirate, can't you? Look at that guy. Oh my God, he just screams Captain Hook or something. Pirates are rolling on. They're sailing on into the night. They're looking for Treasure Island. Look, this asshole's got a map. Hey, this sounds familiar. I think I got another comic book like this to review in the future. There's some ugly ass pirates. So they get the Gilligan Island treatment. Sorry about that, YouTube. I had to stop and just read ahead a little bit and see what the hell was going on. I'd done forgot since the last time I flipped through this piece of crap. I mean, since I read this wonderful comic book. Oh, I wasn't going to call it a piece of crap. And I don't like the way the pirates look at this, and they too laid back. They ought to be doing some piratey adventures. Anyway, land ho! So literally in the next freaking page, they're unloading the supplies. They've already got them a little structure made up and built them a little fort real fast. Pirates are some goddamn efficient architects. In one page, they got from the island, built them a fort, and unloaded all the ship. And now they're venturing through the island looking for the secret treasure that's hid on this island. What the frick? There's got to be some secret treasure and some scallywags. Hiding in the forest? What? Literally in the next page, the guys they were fighting at the beginning with, with the pirate battleship that they escaped before they went to this island have literally showed up on the island, made friends with the natives, and surrounded the pirates in their little keep that damn quick. This comic book rolls along like the TV show Lost. You'll be lost trying to figure out what's happening because shit rolls into the future. And I've been watching the little numbers on the pages to make sure no pages are missing. That's 7, that's 8. But it rolls on. It rolls on really damn quick. Danny Dan's having trouble understanding how it rolls so damn fast. So after like weeks of the natives and the two good guys, whoever the hell they are, Giles and Barnaby, and they're still trying to get into the Pirates' Keep. Finally, they busted a nut up into the Pirates' Keep and they have a big battle. Wow. And it took weeks, and it happened in 2 pages. And, wow, Buster Brown, you're a strange little comic book. And I swear to God, YouTube, that's how this piece of shit ends. I wish I didn't say that. Anyway, that's how this wonderful comic book ends. They bombard the pirates. They take it over. They kill the pirates, and they walk away with the treasure. The end. What an interestingly quick story. And what do we get in the back? Some more shoe stuff. Because Buster Brown's a fucking shoe store, they're going to put all this shoe crap inside the covers of these comic books. Wow. And once again, YouTube, since this is my last comic book review before Christmas, let me wish everybody a big Merry Christmas and invite you to check out the wonderful shoes presented here by Buster Brown. The finest fashions you can find from 1945. And I dare any of you bastards to wear this shit today. I really do. Merry Christmas. So that's my wonderful Christmas look at Buster Brown Comics, number 10 from 1945 or 1946, since it was printed in both years, and I cannot find a date on it. Hell, I had to Google this mother. It had some great art in it. It had that classic comic book look that I really like. It has no prize cluttering up the cover. It's a promotional copy. It's super rare. It's in the shittiest condition of any comic book I have, but what the hell you expect from 1945 and 1946? You can't always get mint. I still think it has some kind of great value, even though I didn't Google the value price of it. I probably won't, because I just don't really care if it's worth $50 or $100 or $2. I don't care. I bought it for the cover. I bought it for the age. It's got great art in it, even so the stories jump ahead and are really lacking. But I have to give this book a big thumbs up, and I can't wait to hang it on the wall. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that stupid little bell for Daddy Dan. And until next time, Merry Christmas from Danny Staten over here at the Daddy Dan Blog. Till next time, blog over, dudes. Blog over, dudes, blog over.